So today, guys, I wanted to take a look at the S-Cargo Forza Edition. I'm sure you guys probably will recognize this car because this one was the one that was shown in the reveal video. And I gotta admit, this car had me so dang excited, man. Let me take off the front piece of this thing so we can see it. Dude, look at the size of the turbo on this car with that exhaust exit, man. I think this might probably be my favorite unique Forza Horizon, like, edition build in this game so far. Look at that turbo, man. That is absolutely insane. Look at the size of the turbo on that thing. But I just love how they kind of went all out with these cars and really went, no, we're going to make them pretty unique, guys. I mean, look at the motor in that, dude. You're basically sitting on the engine. And look at the size of the motor in there, man. I don't know if that's a V8 or a 4. I can't exactly tell. It might be an 8 actually, but let me go sit in this thing real quick and I'll probably be able to tell once I drive the car, as I have not yet. But dude, just look at the way the interior of this car looks, man. Basically a single seat compared to the regular cargo just has me laughing. It truly does have me laughing. When I saw the reveal of this car, man, I had to go drive it, guys. And here, let me show you all this too. This is actually the build I'm running on the car. It is mine. I wanted to change it around a little bit. Almost 9 on the handling. It's fairly decent, I would say. But the biggest thing with this build, though, for me, is at least the fun factor. It is so fun to drive this car around, man, and it's probably one of the funniest FE cars I've probably ever seen. Look at this, bro. It is kind of dark right now, but I have one headlight, and obviously the fog light's down. I got a turbo sticking out of the hood, and just look at this. Absolutely insane. Now, I do have my TC off. I probably should turn that on to get a little more grip on this car because it kind of helps a little bit with the build I'm running. And look, it may make it a little bit slower in places, bro, but to be real, I'm here to have fun, all right? And this car definitely gives you a lot of that. So, guys, just this car for me, though, I think one of the biggest things I've noticed about when I keep driving these FE cars, I think I found my favorite one, and then I go drive another one, and I don't know which one I want to drive. And this car does the same thing. I think this car, though, in cockpit view and going really fast with it being an S2 is so dang fun, man. And, you know, if somebody would build something like this, bro, I would be totally open to driving it 100%. Like, you look at this car and go, yeah, okay, bro, sure. And then you drive it, you're like, nope, it's definitely way faster than I thought it was going to be because this thing is definitely quick. Not only that, though, can we listen to this motor real quick? Nonetheless, though, I kind of feel like a lot of these Forza Edition cars, guys, with them being kind of rare, and I know people want to go in the auction house for them and stuff. I actually currently have 2 of these. I have this one and one more, and I haven't done anything with the other one yet. I might sell it. I don't know. I might give it to someone. I wish there was a way to, like, gift the car to somebody. If you could do that directly, I would, if somebody did want the car and all that, because I think this thing, dude, it is so fun to drive. It's just... I didn't think this car was going to be that cool when I first saw it, like, with the reel. I'm like, okay, that's kind of crazy unique. I'm like, oh, I hope it drives good, even though it looks good. And the funny part is, it is literally way more fun than I thought, dude. Like, going 150 miles an hour, guys, look at this in cockpit view, all right? I'm going 180, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Heading to Legend Island right now, and it's just so fun. It's like almost like an addicting type of speed in cockpit view, man. I really need to wait for daytime. Oh, let's wait for daytime. Now, I will admit, I kind of wanted to wait for the sun to come up a little bit so I could see the way this car does look in the daytime, man. And I gotta admit, this is probably one of the funniest, like, FE cars in the whole game, dude. But it's kind of weird because a lot of the FE cars I've drove so far, like the Mercedes and also the Mustang and the electric F-150, they all might kind of look a little weird or something, or maybe they don't seem that great, guys. But with a little bit of tuning and just some testing, these cars are still so dang fun and easy to be used in different things if you're looking to have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, you probably won't be able to be beating some of the meta cars and be like the fastest thing on the road or whatever, but the fun factor's all there, and that's one thing I look for with this car specifically, though, which is kind of why I wanted to head to the racetrack with it real quick to see what I can do. And I actually think I might have went the wrong way. Oh, no, I could go through the parking lot here. All right, let's see what the S-Cargo could do around this racetrack. I figured, you know what, why not head over here because I was already in Legend Island. Let me go into cockpit view for a second. Let's test it. Oh, man, the grip on this thing. You know, for an S2 vehicle, this thing is way better than I thought. Like, I kind of thought it was going to be kind of bad, but so far, I know the car is tiny, so the wheelbase and all that plays a role, but man, this thing is cool, bro. Like, I would totally race this thing around. You know what, guys? One thing I wanted to bring up as well, I was thinking about this a little bit today when I was driving some of these FE cars. We all do know the FE cars have some crazy customization, okay? I did talk about this in the F450 video a little bit on how people wish they could customize the trucks like that. To be honest, guys, I kind of wonder if in the future of Forza Horizon, like maybe 7, who knows? Maybe this game, I don't know. But maybe we'll see some crazy stuff to where you can upgrade cars like this. You know, I know some people might be wondering if maybe they'll leave it to where it's only the FE cars, right? Because then if it's just the FE cars and they can leave those upgraded and maybe leave some of the crazy customization to those cars. But I also kind of think that we'd be able to easily have some customization like this, man. Like, personally, with some cars, it'd be really cool to replace the headlight. I'm gonna go back this way now, head onto the road. I think it'd be kind of cool to replace the headlight or do certain upgrades like that to your vehicle that you just would not think you'd be able to do. I think that'd be really cool to see on some of these cars, man. And I bet you having some crazy customization like that would be wild, because no other game's letting you do some turbo stuff like that. Like, there's a few, but even then, the customization's kind of mid, you know? Like, Motorfest has some of that stuff, but it's kind of mid. Like, I don't really like the way that it looks. I think having the detail of what they've done with the cars on this game, bro, I'd be all for it. Like, I love it. Like, driving the S-Cargo Forza Edition, I drove the Mustang. I have also drove the GTR a little bit. Every car is so fun and unique, and they're just so crazy compared to the regular cars. They've really outdid themselves with the FE cars in this game. Look at that. Oh, 100. Oh, this thing does do over 200 miles an hour. I kind of forgot about that a little bit. And even at that, it still feels really quick. What's kind of funny about this car is what it does remind me a little bit of when I was driving is the Subaru Vivio. That one, the Forza Edition. This car reminds me of another smaller, kind of a little bit slower in ways, but faster, I guess, because it's smaller with how it's designed. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Kind of reminds me of that car a little bit with how that thing drove. This thing, it feels kind of similar to that, but this thing really does grip nicely for what it is. I think for the right build and all that, you could probably race this thing on some of the tracks and all that against some of the faster cars in that category. Like, what category is this thing anyway? It's a track toy, all right? So it's another track toy that you could easily use on the tracks against other ones. And I would say this thing could easily compete against those. I mean, it has the handling. It could clearly do it. It has the speed, so I don't think that's a problem. The other thing I really like about this car, I don't know why, but I love the way the engine in this car sounds. It just sounds so dang good, dude. I don't know. I might be losing it. Maybe I'm looking at some things in this game a little bit too much now after playing as much as I have been. I know people might be wondering, well, Block, how much time do you have played on Forza Horizon 6 now? I think I'm at like 275 hours, guys. So, you can make fun of me if you want, but dude, I've been locked in. Getting all the cars, the wheel spins, driving these FE cars, messing with different builds, and I feel like I've barely just gotten started. That's the crazy part. I have so much to do still, and racing cars like this, like, I just want to race around the map in this thing and just BS around in it. Like, whoa! Is that a Subaru? That is a, it says Subaru, that's funny, it says Legacy on it, and he's cooked now. I kind of am too. You know what would help a little bit is if I was a little bit better on my throttle control in there, buddy, because sometimes I ain't doing too hot with my throttle controlling. There we go. It's just so addicting to speed up in this car and then just shift through the gears and hear the way the car sounds. I'm locked in, dudes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it, but I've been having way too much fun with these FE cars. I think these alone are going to make players definitely want them. And I understand more now why players are in the auction house trying to get these. As trying to get these from something like the wheel spins is probably going to be a nightmare, guys. Because I did say this with the Mercedes. I've opened over 800 wheel spins. And I only have 2 of these, by the way. So, yeah, this car is definitely pretty rare. I'm honestly just happy I got every single FE car from the wheel spins so I can actually experience. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna rewind back and not do what I just did so I could redo that corner in 6th gear, because I bet you the car could do it as I hit the fence again and I hit the car. I'm failing myself. That's a little better. See, that's why I like rewinding, even though people hate it. I kind of like it for that when you're trying to get better areas on the roads and all that. Oh, man. And people say the sense of speed in this game is not good. I'm doing 180, and this car, you definitely feel the speed. That's for sure, bro. My goodness, you definitely feel it in this little cargo thing. My goodness, I love this thing. This car is so fun. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder which FE car I like the most. I really don't know. I might have to like drive them all and try to make a decision. As I really don't know which car I do actually want to drive more. I think the F450 for me is probably one of still my favorites. Just I love the look of that truck and the uniqueness, but I also love the way they took the time to make this car go absolutely wild. Guys, this is the thing I wanted to show. This is obviously the cargo. All right, this is the cargo. It's obviously a Nissan. I'm going to head into Nissan real quick, and I want to show you guys the regular one so you actually see what I'm saying here, because this thing really does look crazy compared to the base one, guys, okay? That's the Forza edition. Now let's go into the regular S Cargo here, and I'll show you why I love these FE cars so much. And that was one of the biggest things I was kind of looking at, was just how different the regular cars are compared to the Forza edition. My goodness, you could just tell the detail they really went into with these. And I love it. I can't wait to see what, if I'm hoping we actually see other Forza Edition cars in the future. Maybe that is possible. Maybe we might see more of them. Maybe we won't. I really don't know, but I'm hoping we do, because seeing the design of these cars, I love it, guys. The S Cargo is such a dope little car. It's so cool to drive. It is definitely something you look at and go, what the? Then you would drive and go, nah. I love it. You know what I mean? That's literally how this car feels to me. It's kind of hilarious. And I think it's perfect. You know what? One last thing, because we are here, I think this is the other racetrack, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? It is indeed. All right, guys, I'm going to hit this racetrack up with a lap real quick, just messing around with this car, and I'll probably end it on that note, because I keep yapping. I just find myself yapping too much with these cars, man. You guys know what? You'll probably see this thing really gripping a little bit now, a little bit more. And again, it's not going to be on the levels of grip of some of the other time attack cars that you would see or some of that, but for a regular little S Cargo looking thing, this car is honestly hilarious, man. I really do love it. It's just something you would not really notice, and I love feeling the grip of these cars like this. Like, in this little car flying around these turns like that, similar to the Subaru Vivio. It's just hilarious. Like, you look at this car and go, oh, yeah, you're gonna grip in that, bro? Okay, and then you just fly around a corner and just beat most people in it. You know what I mean? Kind of hilarious in that. Oh, I'm going to pass that Miata. Lower level player there driving that Miata. S Cargo's a little too quick out here, brother. Little Cargo be flying. Let's see if I can keep driving this for one more lap and maybe just improve a little bit. I have noticed in some areas, if you might oversteer or something like that, the car could maybe slightly spin out a little bit, but it's not really that crazy. I don't think it's a huge deal, and I really beat my time right there. I bet you these guys are trying to unlock the Subaru, funnily enough. All right, Cargo. I probably could have went into that in probably first gear, I think. Oh, this car is so funny, man. It's just something you would not expect to be good. And I don't think I've seen a single person driving this car yet either. I really hope more people can get their hands on these cars. I really do, because they are so dang fun to just race around. Even going around the track with it is actually really fun. And I wasn't even going to come over here. I really wasn't. But you know what, guys? I could keep going. Trust me when I tell you. Let me know your thoughts on the S Cargo Forza Edition in the comments below. What do you guys think about this car? I'm super curious, as I feel like it's one of those unique Forza Editions that you have to get your hands on. Then once you drive it, it's a wrap. It truly is. Like, you're just going to fall in love with it, race it, and then mess with the other ones, and then notice the key differences of this car compared to the base one. It's amazing. They really have outdone themselves with these FE cars.